Ladies and gentlemen, firstly, my sincere thanks to Angus North and Men's MSP Nigel Don for agreeing to act as sponsor this evening. Nigel is the convener of the cross-party group on construction in the Scottish Parliament and regularly takes the time to support the industry through sponsoring events such as this evening's launch of Constructing Better Health Scotland. So, Nigel, thank you ever so much again. Secondly, I would like to thank all of our guests for joining us this evening. I am aware, obviously, that you all have busy schedules, and perhaps even more than usual with the World Cup underway. And although I am given to understand that the current match being played at the moment holds less of significance than otherwise may have been the case this evening, and I do understand that the score was 0-0 for those of you who are interested at half-time. Thirdly, can I also take this opportunity to apologise for the absence of Michelle Aldous, who I should be this evening, which I'm clearly not, who is the Chief Executive of Constructing Better Health. Unfortunately, Michelle, due to airport delays, she's been unable to join us this evening as scheduled. As the Managing Director of the Scottish Building Federation and also a Director of Constructing Better Health, I've been asked to deliver Michelle's address this evening, which I'm delighted to do. I want to talk briefly with you about CBH Scotland and the issue of occupational health management in the Scottish construction industry. Brochures are available providing more information about CBH Scotland, and I'll be happy to answer any questions informally later on, and you'll find them all over on the side there. Following my own presentation, Robert Bradford, who's been introduced already by Nigel this evening, is from Balfour Beatty, and he's kindly agreed to give a brief employer's perspective on the issues that we face as an industry today. After that, there will be an opportunity for networking over drinks and canapes, so please, if you can, stay, join us and use the opportunity for a wee bit of networking after our presentations. As many of you will be aware, the construction industry is a crucial and important part of the Scottish economy. It directly employs approximately 175,000 people in Scotland and indirectly supports many thousands of additional jobs. The industry is made up of around 8,000 individual companies, from sole traders to major contractors. The value of construction output in Scotland was in excess of £10 billion last year. The Scottish Building Apprenticeship and Training Council registered almost 1,500 new apprentices in 2013. However, when the industry was in its peak, registered as many as 2,700. It is evident, therefore, that the magnitude of the Scottish construction industry is considerable and will hopefully continue to grow beyond the pre-recession peak. Consequently, I feel that we have a responsibility to ensure that there is a proactive focus on the management of health within this crucially important sector to both help facilitate and encourage our growth. As a result, we have sought to work in partnership with Constructing Better Health, which was originally based on a 2-year UK government, trade union and construction industry funded pilot scheme. Constructing Better Health was established in 2006 and became a non-for-profit organisation in 2007. Constructing Better Health is responsible for delivering the national scheme for the management of occupational health in the construction industry, supported by an extensive software management system which employers can not only apply to their direct workers but also to their supply chains. Working in partnership with the Scottish Centre for Healthy Working Lives and the Scottish Building Federation, CBH Scotland was set up in April this year to offer bespoke occupational health support to employers in the Scottish construction industry. For understandable reasons, discussions around occupational health in the construction sector tends to focus on injuries and fatalities caused by safety-related accidents at work, not least because of detailed statistics are collected annually and openly accessible through the Health and Safety Executive. In fact, 98% of all health and safety-related deaths in the workplace are caused by ill health. The precise impact of occupational ill health on the construction industry is harder to measure since many conditions develop over longer periods of time. But there are a number of striking statistics available about occupational health in the construction sector. In the Scottish industry, we estimate that 70,000 working days are lost each year due to ill health, and the annual cost of the industry and the wider economy is approximately £66 million per year. Across the UK, the Institute of Employment Studies has estimated that around 1/3 of construction workers have occupational health issues, and that equates to around 60,000 Scottish construction workers. As rates of recruitment have slowed, but due to the economic downturn, the construction workforce is ageing. But 54% of construction workers in the UK experience difficulty in maintaining performance levels at the age of 60, showing the significant impact that long-term health conditions are having on the industry workforce. Particularly striking are the high prevalence of specific serious and fatal conditions within the industry. Construction workers are 4 times more likely to suffer from vibration white finger. The industry has one of the highest rates of work-related musculoskeletal disease, with 3,500 cases reported in Scotland each year. Most striking of all, 56% of all male occupational cancers in the UK are caused by working in construction, leading to 3,500 deaths and 5,500 newly reported cases each year. The purpose of today's event is purely to raise awareness of the important benefits of a more proactive approach to occupational health management in the Scottish construction industry. Collectively, as workers, employers, trade unions and policymakers, we have a responsibility to recognise the issues and take steps to improve the situation over the longer term. CBH Scotland has a role to play in enrolling more construction companies to actively contribute to what is the only nationally centralised database of clinical data for work-related health management in construction. We would also like to see the introduction of a standard baseline health check, initially for new apprentices entering the industry, with a view to expanding this approach to all new entrants moving forward. That will allow us to build up a comprehensive picture of the occupational health of the industry workforce and to intervene where necessary to support those workers that are most vulnerable to long-term health conditions. Currently, only around a quarter of companies employing apprentices or new entrants carry out such checks. We estimate that the introduction of a baseline health check as a standard across the industry could save the sector and therefore the Scottish economy more than £30 million over the next 10 years. Membership of the CBH Scotland offers industry employers multiple benefits, and these include construction companies can equip themselves with the tools to manage occupational health of their workforce proactively. This will help them reduce the significant cost of working days and the number of workers afflicted with serious long-term illnesses. It will also help employers to significantly increase the proportion of industry workers able to continue working in good health until they choose to retire. In conclusion, and on behalf of both CBH Scotland and the Scottish Building Federation, I would like to take this opportunity to invite anyone with an interest in tackling occupational health issues in the Scottish construction industry to join us in taking the CBH Scotland pledge outlined on the back page of the CBH Scotland brochure. Working together, we believe that we can improve the long-term health prospects of everyone working in the industry and significantly reduce the associated costs to the industry and the economy as a whole. Thank you very much. And I now have the pleasure to ask you to welcome Robert Bradford from Balfour Beatty to give us an employer's perspective on the pertinent issues facing our industry. Welcome.